What's up, everybody? Xavier back once again, and I saw my friend Mike Henry did a rant about it earlier, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a rant about it. It's time to reminisce the good old days of wrestling once again. About a one-on-one match that aired on this day 17 years ago on the Cinco de Mayo 2003 edition of Monday Night Raw. This was during the Ruthless Aggression era, my second favorite era of the WWE. Even though the Attitude Era was, and always will be the best era in pro wrestling history. And that one-on-one match is between Chief Morley, aka Val Venus, and WWE Hall of Famer Jerry the King Lawler. And the stipulation was, if Jerry the King Lawler wins, good old JR Jim Ross gets his job back as the color commentator of Monday Night Raw, even though Stone Cold Steve Austin already rehired him. So let's go ahead and watch this match. And by the way, the coach, Jonathan Coachman, is at commentary.
JR's career is on the line in the hands of his broadcast partner for so long, Jerry the King Lawler. This crowd now chanting for the King, desperately wanting the King to be victorious here tonight. And King in the corner of JR and Stone Cold as they root on the King, and now big right hands to the kisser of Chief Morley. You gotta believe that Eric Bischoff would like none other than to see JR go home, be fired forever, and get one leg up in this Stone Cold Bischoff era as it kicks off here tonight.
Jerry.
Oh, and Eric Bischoff
What the
grabs
hell?
the leg of the King. Referee Charles Roberts.
Eric Bischoff?
Here comes Stone Cold, not about to let Eric Bischoff get the leg up. And Chief Morley DDT'd the King, and Chief Morley is doing whatever he can for the Bischoff administration. Here comes the money shot. Oh, the JR! JR punches down. Chief Morley, as he was going for the money shot. And the King, now on the middle rope, and lands perfectly on Chief Morley. Here's the cover. 1, 2, and he gets the win. JR has got his job back. JR helps himself. His career is reinstated. And thanking the King, and rightfully so. JR eats and breathes this business. And Eric Bischoff, as you can see,
What you gonna do now, Eric Bischoff?
Morley not pleased whatsoever. But JR is ecstatic. Stone Cold is ecstatic. You love me, Daddy.
Ooh.
You can hear Eric Bischoff right there telling Chief Morley that he let him down. And leaving Chief Morley out here. And there goes Eric Bischoff. Oh. And Eric Bischoff is irate at his chief of staff. What?
Yeah, go ahead, coach. Join the party, coach.
You've got the music. Coming up here, Coach.
Yeah, coach.
Oh, buddy. You've been doing a hell of a job. I thought you might want to come out here and be the first person to congratulate good old Jim Ross on getting his job back. Hell of a job, Jerry. Hell of a damn job. And what a damn one. Look at you guys. Hell of a damn announce team. Jim Ross, the coach, the King, Jerry Lawler, one of my favorites. But you know, we got a little problem here is that we got 3 of you guys, and turns out, never mind. Did a good job. Good to have y'all on board. Good to have y'all on board. I changed my mind. We only need 2.
Poor coach. So it looks like Jerry the King Lawler beats Chief Morley, and good old JR Jim Ross gets his job back as the color commentator of Monday Night Raw. But then Eric Bischoff wants to have a hissy fit with Chief Morley and fires him as the chief of staff. And Stone Cold Steve Austin told Eric Bischoff, you can't fire anybody unless you talk to me about it. But then Stone Cold Steve Austin decided to fire Chief Morley as the chief of staff. Let's go back to after his loss to The Rock at WrestleMania 19, Stone Cold Steve Austin gets fired by Eric Bischoff on the March 31st, 2003 edition of Monday Night Raw because Stone Cold Steve Austin had a neck injury. And we all know that WrestleMania 19 was Stone Cold's last match against The Rock at WrestleMania 19. Then on the April 7th, 2003 edition of Monday Night Raw, Jim Ross quits after he refused to apologize to Eric Bischoff for calling him a no-good, lousy son of a bitch. Then, Linda McMahon rehires Stone Cold Steve Austin as the co-general manager of Monday Night Raw. Then, fast forward to the Cinco de Mayo 2003 edition of Monday Night Raw, Stone Cold Steve Austin rehires Jim Ross, and they decide to have a little one-on-one match between Chief Morley and Jerry the King Lawler. And Jerry the King Lawler won. JR got his job back. Stone Cold calls the coach into the ring to celebrate. And he was actually, Stone Cold Steve Austin thought it was a good idea to have 3 commentators, but he changed his mind and said we only need 2 and gives the coach a Stone Cold Stunner. I feel like Eric Bischoff should have been tossed, even though he was the general manager of Raw, pulling Jerry the King Lawler's leg. I feel like Eric Bischoff should have been tossed. 2003 was actually a good year for the WWE, especially for Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw was at the top of his game in 2003, even though SmackDown was the more superior show than Raw back in the early mid-2000s. And this was back when Monday Night Raw was rated TV-14. And damn, don't we miss those days when Monday Night Raw was rated TV-14. And back when it was on the new TNN, before it became Spike TV. So that's going to wrap up my quick rant reminiscing 17 years of Chief Morley versus Jerry the King Lawler from the Cinco de Mayo 2003 edition of Monday Night Raw. I ain't done no Ruthless Aggression era rants in a while because every time I do them, they always get blocked. But I will do more Ruthless Aggression era rants soon. Somebody requested me to do a rant reminiscing 17 years of the beer bash between Goldberg and Stone Cold Steve Austin. I am definitely going to be doing that once I find out when did that happen. If you're new here, hit subscribe if you like the content and hit that notification bell for my next Ruthless Aggression era rant. If you're not new here, give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down and leave your comment down below. And this time, I'll catch you tomorrow for a gameplay of Speed Racer, the video game. Don't follow your dreams, chase them. Peace.